Nobody warns you properly about your 20s. They tell you to enjoy life. They tell you you're young, you have time. They tell you everything will work out. What they don't tell you is this: your 20s are not for comfort. They are for construction. And if you waste them the wrong way, the regret won't come immediately. It will come later, quietly, slowly, when it's much harder to fix. This video isn't here to motivate you. It's here to warn you, because the most dangerous lies are the comforting ones. You think you have time, you don't. In your 20s, time feels infinite. You wake up late. You scroll without guilt. You postpone your dreams like they'll still be waiting, untouched. You tell yourself, I'll start next year. I'm still young. I'll figure it out eventually. But here's the truth. Time doesn't disappear suddenly. It leaks. 1 year turns into 3. 3 turns into 5. And suddenly, you're not in your early 20s anymore. And life starts asking harder questions. Questions like, what skills do you actually have? What have you built? Who can you rely on? What do you stand for? And if you spent your 20s drifting, those questions will terrify you. Comfort is the real enemy. The biggest threat to your future is not failure. It's comfort. Comfort looks harmless. Binge watching every night. Endless scrolling. Junk food for the mind. Avoiding hard things. Doing just enough to survive. Comfort never screams. It whispers. It says you deserve rest, even when you haven't earned momentum yet. And slowly, without noticing, your ambition gets quieter, until one day you wake up and realize you're exhausted, not from working hard, but from doing nothing meaningful. That kind of tiredness doesn't go away with sleep. You're not finding yourself. You're hiding. Let's be honest. A lot of people say they're finding themselves in their 20s, but what they're really doing is avoiding responsibility, avoiding discipline, avoiding discomfort, avoiding decisions. You don't find yourself by floating. You build yourself through effort, boredom, repetition, and failure. Identity isn't discovered in comfort. It's forged in work. And if you avoid that now, life will force it on you later, when the stakes are higher and the margin for error is smaller. Social media is stealing your life. No one talks about this enough. You are not tired because you work too much. You are tired because your attention is constantly under attack. Hours vanish into other people's lives, fake productivity, highlight reels, opinions that don't matter. Every minute you scroll is a minute you aren't building leverage. And the scary part, you won't remember most of what you watched, but you will feel the absence of what you never created. Years later, skills compound, regret does too. Money is not the most important thing in your 20s. Skills are. Skills compound, confidence compounds, discipline compounds, but so does regret. If you don't learn how to create value, how to communicate, how to manage money, how to focus, how to work without motivation, then life becomes very expensive very fast. Your 30s will demand what your 20s refuse to prepare. No one is coming to save you. This is the hardest truth. No mentor is magically arriving. No perfect opportunity is waiting. No one is tracking your potential. People don't reward effort. They reward results. And if you waste your 20s waiting to be noticed, you'll wake up angry at a world that never promised you anything in the first place. This is not cruel. It's freeing, because it means you are in control. Your friends will change or disappear. Another thing no one prepares you for. Some friendships are seasonal. In your 20s, paths start separating. Some people grow. Some stay the same. Some quietly fall behind. If you choose growth, you will feel lonely at times. If you choose comfort, you will feel stuck together. Both choices cost something. Choose your pain wisely. Discipline is the real self-love. Self-love isn't always soft. Sometimes self-love looks like saying no to distractions, waking up earlier than you want, doing boring work consistently, building when no one is watching. Discipline today is kindness to your future self, because the future version of you will either say, "Thank you for not quitting," or "Why did you waste so much time?" There is no neutral outcome. Your 20s are a one-time offer. This is the part that stings. You can reinvent yourself at any age, but you only get your 20s once. You only get this level of energy, this recovery speed, this flexibility, this tolerance for risk. Wasting this decade doesn't ruin your life, but it makes everything harder later. And most people don't realize it until it's already gone. What you should actually do. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be consistent, focused, willing to be uncomfortable longer than others. Pick one direction, learn one valuable skill, build one habit that compounds, detach from noise, show up even when motivation disappears. That's it. Simple, not easy. The question that matters. One day, you'll look back at this decade, and you'll ask yourself one question. Did I take my life seriously when it mattered most? Not did you have fun, not did you impress people, not did you stay comfortable, but did you build something when you had the chance? Your future self is watching. Quietly, patiently, don't give them a reason to regret you.